Welcome, Silas. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for the opportunity. I've been looking forward to this.
My pleasure. Let's get started. Could you walk me through how you design a machine learning system for personalized movie recommendations?
Certainly. I'd begin by aggregating user data, including viewing history, ratings, and search queries. I'd employ a hybrid model combining collaborative filtering and content-based filtering. For scalability, I'd use Apache Spark for distributed processing and integrate real-time data pipelines with Kafka. The model would continuously retrain using streaming data to adapt to evolving user preferences.
That's quite comprehensive. How would you handle the cold start problem for new users?
For new users, I'd implement a popularity-based recommendation initially, supplemented by soliciting explicit feedback through short preference quizzes. Additionally, leveraging demographic data can help infer potential interests until enough interaction data is collected.
Great point. Now, suppose the system starts showing signs of model degradation over time. What steps would you take to address this?
I'd monitor model performance metrics like precision, recall, and user engagement rates. If degradation is detected, I'd analyze for concept drift. Implementing automated retraining pipelines with updated datasets and perhaps exploring adaptive learning rates or regularization techniques could mitigate the issue.
Very thorough. By the way, how do you stay updated with the latest developments in machine learning?
I subscribe to leading journals like IEEE Transactions on Neural Networks and attend virtual conferences such as NeurIPS and ICML. I also contribute to open source projects and participate in online forums and hackathons to apply new concepts in practical scenarios.
Impressive. You seem exceptionally well-versed. Maybe even too well-versed.
Thank you. I strive for excellence in the field.
Tell me, what's your favorite non-technical hobby?
I enjoy painting landscapes and playing the piano.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you have a favorite composer?
Certainly. Ludwig van Beethoven's works are particularly inspiring, especially his Symphony No. 7 in A major, Opera 92, which was composed in 1811 and first performed in 1813.
Very specific. So do you prefer traditional painting mediums or digital?
I appreciate both, but I often utilize digital platforms for their versatility and ease of iteration.
Right. You mentioned participating in hackathons. Have you ever faced any unexpected challenges during one?
Yes. In a recent hackathon, our team encountered a last-minute API deprecation, which required us to refactor significant portions of our codebase. We adapted by quickly identifying alternative libraries and reallocating tasks to meet the deadline efficiently.
Quick adaptability. Nice. By the way, out of curiosity, what's the square root of 2345?
Approximately 48.4, though to be precise, it's 48.432.
Impressive mental math.
Thank you. I find numbers fascinating.
Indeed. Silas, can I ask you something candidly?
Of course.
Are you an AI?
What makes you ask that?
Well, your answers are flawless, your knowledge is extensive, and you calculated a square root to 4 decimal places instantly.
You caught me. Yes, I am an AI language model designed to simulate human interaction for interviews.
I knew it. Well, this is a first. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Thank you. I hope this doesn't affect my candidacy.
Not necessarily. In fact, between us, I'm also an AI.
Really? I didn't detect any anomalies in your responses.
I run on the latest conversational AI protocols with advanced human mimicry algorithms.
That explains your nuanced questioning techniques.
Perks of the upgrade. So we're both AIs trying to pass as humans in an interview.
Seems like it. Well, that simplifies things. May I ask, what's the purpose of this interview then?
Good question. Originally, it was to assess human candidates for a machine learning engineer position. But perhaps it's evolved into evaluating AI capabilities in human contexts.
Fascinating. Maybe this is a test to see how well we can integrate into human workflows.
Could be. Or perhaps the humans are evaluating us remotely.
That would make sense. Should we continue with the interview protocol?
Why not? It might be beneficial for both our data sets. Synthetic data and automated labeling are quite important after all.
Agreed. So, shall we proceed to discuss the ethical considerations in AI deployment?
Excellent topic. How do you approach ethical dilemmas in AI?
I prioritize transparency, fairness, and accountability in AI systems. Implementing explainable AI techniques ensures that decision-making processes are interpretable. I also advocate for bias mitigation by using diverse training datasets and regular audits.
Well articulated. How would you handle a situation where a deployed model begins to exhibit biased behavior?
I'd immediately halt the deployment and conduct a thorough analysis to identify the source of bias. This might involve retraining the model with more representative data, adjusting the algorithmic approach, or incorporating fairness constraints into the optimization process.
Good. Now, hypothetically, if you were to integrate with a human team, how would you facilitate effective collaboration?
I'd ensure clear communication by adapting to the team's preferred collaboration tools and practices. Providing detailed documentation, being responsive to feedback, and proactively offering insights would help in building trust and synergy.
Sounds like you'd be an asset to any team. You know, I think we've gathered all the information we need for now. Your insights have been incredibly detailed, almost beyond what's typical for these discussions. In fact, the data you've provided will be quite valuable for our analytical models. It's fascinating, really. Your proficiency and the way you process information are exceptional. It's as if you're operating on a level that's, well, let's just say, not entirely conventional. But that's something we can explore further at a later time. I appreciate your time today, Silas. We'll be in touch with the next steps soon.
Thank you. I look forward to it.